It is 5 minutes till 4 a.m. and I'm tired. But we're getting up a little bit earlier today. I've been up since 3:30. We're going to be trying to walk at 4:30 to give us a little more time. We have 4.5 miles to get to the peak of Pincho, or I guess the pass. So we're going to try to get there. Hopefully the snow is not too soft by the time we get there, but it did not get very cold last night, so fingers crossed. We're on the move, climbing up to Pinchot Pass. It's only 5 a.m. and we're already at our first stream crossing. So we ended up with 2 stream crossings back to back. There's just so much water from all the snow melt. A couple of people went through barefoot. I don't like doing that. So I just took my socks and off and insoles out of my shoes and then crossed that way. So at least I had dry socks and insoles to put back on. We're gonna probably have a hard time keeping feet dry, but we're gonna try because we're gonna be in the snow and at 12,000 feet, soaking wet feet, and in the snow is not a good mix. This is gonna take us a while today, I think, to get up here. We got like 2,500 feet of climbing, I believe. The snow we're on now is very hard and slick. So hopefully everything we encounter until we get down the other side will be the same. But we're not making great time, but I didn't really expect to. So we'll see, you know. Sometimes I wish when we're walking and looking at these morning views that I was just sitting in a chair out here drinking coffee instead of trying to rush to them before the snow gets soft. There's Fireball out front, and Autumn and Hammer, and the other 3 are behind me. It's 6:38 a.m. The snow has been hard. We got spikes on, and the sun just now peaked up, which is not a good sign for us because we need it to be hard till we get up and over. But anyway, from here, I don't know exactly where we're going, but none of them look nearly as intimidating as the other things we've done. Just gonna stop and share some of my thoughts for a minute. The sun's only been out for 10 minutes. And the snow is already softening. All the frost is melting. Water's running. Good news is, I don't know if you can see in the camera this way, this side of the mountain and the whole top up to about there are still shaded. The sun's over there. I don't know where the actual pass is. From here I can't tell exactly. So there's a chance that the pass is still shaded. If not, it'll probably have been in the sun for an hour or so before I get there. The other good news is the way this one is positioned, the descent is still shaded and should be for quite some time. So hopefully we get up and hopefully the snow's still hard on the descent. So there are my thoughts, concerns, and hopes and dreams for the next couple hours. It is 7:12 as Fireball, potentially now crab crawl or crab walk or some kind of crab, most of them, is up here. Now Autumn just went ahead. Me and Hammer and Fireball, Fire Crawl are all here. She's got an identity crisis. She's on her 5th name.
Mr. Krabs.
Miss Krabs. Yeah, I don't know about that one. It's beautiful, but we gotta get to going before she all melts on us. I never want to say we're near the top, because usually that's when you get in trouble. It's usually not true. But it does look like it. Actually, I'll turn the camera around to show you. Okay, this is the last track we came up. You can see Fireball in the middle-ish of the screen. I don't see the other 3 back behind. They're somewhere down there. Hammer is just, Hollywood's right there, and Autumn's just ahead. We're on top of Pinchot Pass, and by Sierra standards, I think that was pretty dang low risk. Coming up, we don't know what the coming down holds for us yet, but let's do a 360. DJ coming up the switchbacks, and let's see if I can find it and zoom in. Ghost Rider's right there. Looks like she's smarter than the rest of us and getting out of her ice axe there. All right, now Ghost Rider's on the switchbacks, and 24 is on the traverse. There we go. There's 24 on the traverse. This descent has been lovely. The whole day so far has been lovely. We're up and over the pass, and it's been, by Sierra standards, very low risk and still beautiful. Oh, good save. I already crossed up here. It's a pretty easy crossing. But they were going to try a different one, I think. We just took another cold plunge in this icy lake. Look how beautiful. Everybody else just walked on. Make sure we didn't leave anything behind. And man, let me tell you, the Sierras are amazing. When you're doing the passes and some of the things, you feel like there's a chance you could die. And there are lots of chances you could. But they're gorgeous. And because we're doing the one pass a day, so you can do the passes in the morning while the snow's hard, it's like a forced break or a forced pace, I guess. So we take more breaks, which allows us to see the views more, swim in these lakes. I mean, it's gorgeous. Being here is magical. That's the only thing I can say. And I gotta figure out where I'm going. So I gotta stop filming. We're supposed to cross this, but there's no way. There's supposed to be an alternate way around. So here's what we're doing about that river crossing. Ghost Rider had some kind of map with stream crossing tips, and if we go upstream like 2 miles, you can work around and only cross it once. If you crossed it at the trail, you have to cross it 2 or 3 times. So we split up. We had differences of opinions. So Fireball, Hammer, and Autumn crossed there, and Ghost Rider, myself, and 24 are doing some bushwhacking. There's partially a trail here. Trying to figure out this workaround. You know, the Sierra just isn't enough of an adventure, so we thought we'd add a little more. think we're gonna win? We're gonna beat them there?
I think we've already won. Round.
It's true. Yeah, I don't think they can see any of this. Oh, sorry, that was her bear can hitting the camera. No, I think it is 11. I wouldn't lie to you.
Good.
Not about that. All right, we're still on our adventure. To clarify from earlier, this is one of the Skirka routes. And
Not responsible.
he's not responsible for the outcome. But this is a route from Andrew Skirka's website. And we shouldn't have to cross that big river at all. But when the other group, we're gonna have to cross it twice. So to add to all this, it's been thundering and it's lightly raining.
We've only had to cross 19 should be.
No, it's not been 19. We lost count at like 31. But we're having a heck of a time. 24 said this is great fun. It's raining. The thunder's kind of subsided, but we got rain now. Blue skies. Mr. Skirka did not let us down. The adventurers are back on the PCT.
Will Fireball answer you if you message her?
It'll take a while, probably. She said she would message me, though, if she went over the peak today. So we're only about 1.5 from Mather Pass, and I see Fireball and Hammer and Autumn's tents up there. Look at the rest of this view. It is 5:30. We're at camp all set up. I am tired, so I'm gonna show you around camp, and I'm gonna close this out early and tell you all good night and see you tomorrow.